Hey guys, right. So, I made a video on my battle with dyslexia. I thought I'd make a video on my battle with anger problems, seeing as today is, I'm having a bad day, okay? Now, I've had anger issues for a very long time, very, very long time. It has got worse. The gym helps me out a lot, which is why I'm just doing this video before I go into the gym. The gym helps, but you know, sometimes when, you know, because what used to happen was I used gym as a way to release my anger, which is why a lot of the times, you know, you'll see me with my headphones on. You don't want to be in my head. You do not want to be in my head because, you know, I'm filling my head with all kinds of hatred, you know, all kind of past experiences, whatever. It's all in my head, and I'm channeling that into my weight training, okay? Now, when I get angry, I can't always just say, cool, I'm going to the gym. You know, I used to do that, and I used to train quite a lot. However, now because of various responsibilities, I can't do that. What I have been doing is using, and I've made a video on this, the CBD, which I vape, as well as putting some oil under my tongue. CBD helps me out a lot. Now, if you take into account that I've been able to manage my anger issues quite well in the past, I don't know, 4, 5, maybe half a year regarding the CBD and gym training. If you take that into account and then realize that, you know, today I'm literally making this video because I'm having a bad day, you can imagine how everything's kind of adding up. I have certain stress, which is a normal thing in life. You know, you have work stress, you have family stress and everything, which is a normal thing in life. But then there's other things that kind of add up, and then you find yourself being able to get angry very quickly. Today's one of those days. As I said, I've got some stress from certain things. I'm not using that as an excuse. I've had certain things happen to me today that's just put me in a bad mood and has agitated me to the point where I'm literally just like, I want everyone to just leave me alone. I just need some time to recuperate and stay on myself, with myself. But then I'll give you a prime example, you know, with me being in that mindset and saying, cool, let me go to the gym and channel that anger, try and make myself feel a bit better. Just the drive up to the gym, I've had a dickhead that was tailgating me. I mean, very close to my car, then cutting me up and going on the wrong side of the street. All these roadmen, you know, thinking they own the street and whatever, just driving in a very dangerous fashion. And, you know, I'm already in a bad mood, so they're doing that. I'm getting even more agitated because I'm like, dude, don't hit my fucking car. Then they overtake me, they, you know, pull in and they give me this little dirty look, and I'm just like, what the fuck you gonna do? And you know, they see me, they see my size, and then all of a sudden they become a little bitch and they fucking roll off, you know. Now, why am I making this video? I'm making this video because a lot of people will say, you know, oh, it's okay, just, you know, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore the things that's happened. End of the day, we are very unique individuals. Everyone has something that's going on, you know. I have some people that has, you know, a certain variation of anxiety, depression, anger issues. We all have something, and, you know, it can build up in life. So I think people saying, oh, just ignore it, is kind of like a bullshit statement. Like, what the fuck are you trying to accomplish? Like, okay, cool, well, you know, you seem to feel sad about certain things. Why don't you ignore it? You know, that's not really a solution. I've chosen not to go to the doctors regarding this. I've chosen not to do the whole counseling thing because I'm not into that. Like, open up your feelings and all that bullshit. Like, look, I find it hard to do that with people that I know for years. I'd find it hard to do that with my best friend who I've known since I was fucking 4 years old. Yeah? I'm gonna go and do that to some stranger. Now I'm gonna tell him to fuck himself and be done. Like, I'm trying to give you an insight into someone who has anger issues, and I wouldn't say that I have it worse than anyone else. There are probably people out there that have even more anger issues. I have friends who have worse anger issues, where it's literally like with me, I'll shout, I'll have a bit of an argument, you know, and then I'll just kind of isolate myself and cool myself in that way, have a few thoughts, and then, you know, if I feel that I have been wrong, then I'll go and apologize and I'll say I'm really sorry and whatever, and that's cool. My friends would be more like, I'm gonna chuck a chair or a table across the room. It's hard for me to portray this because, you know, as you can tell, I'm kind of rambling. Anger issues is not something that people should just say, oh, well, you know, you're just deep down a dickhead. You know, you should be able to ignore these kind of things, because that's not how that works. It's just, for some reason, I have a shorter fuse than a lot of people. As I said, I've managed to maintain it quite well regarding the gym and my CBD oil, which I've done a video regarding the CBD and my anger management. However, just like anyone in life, you are going to have bad days. That's fine. That is fine. You know, like me, I've acknowledged I'm having a bad day. I've done the best I can to, you know, not lose it and whatever. Yeah, of course, when the guy rolled up to my thing, I was like, what, you fucking dickhead? Like, you know, should I have said that? No, not really. But you know what? That's the way I dealt with that, you know. And I felt that I dealt with it even better, because before all that, what I would have done is I would have pulled my car in front of his, got out the car and said, you know, get the fuck out of the car, let's deal with this and whatever, and then it would end up in a fight, etc., etc. That's a example of how different I am right now. And yeah, okay, I'm not a finished product, but at the end of the day, no one is perfect. I acknowledge that I have anger issues. I acknowledge that I may have a bad day, like I'm saying right now. I'm putting it on video. But what I will say is, to people who may have friends or family that have anger issues, recognize it. Try and realize that they may be in kind of a dark place regarding how to deal with it, because some people may not know how to deal with it. I found out that, you know, after the gym, you know, you can argue certain hormones and all that. You get a sudden rush of the pleasure hormone. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. And, you know, yeah, okay, endorphins. Is it on endorphins? I think it's endorphins. Yeah, and you get a happy feeling and whatever. It could be argued that. But I just feel that, you know, because at the time when I'm angry, I want to do something about that anger. If it's not shouting, I want to be physical about that anger, where I don't do that. You know, yeah, sure, when I was a teenager, I would get in fights and whatever and cool, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't do that anymore, because obviously I'm an adult. I have certain responsibilities and all that. And I put that out in the weights. I've been using the gym, I've been using the CBD, but it's a bad day today. So recognize that, you know, people who have anger issues, they might be dealing with it in their own way. And encourage it and try and help them, and just understand it a bit more. Don't be saying this bullshit about, oh yeah, well, you know what, you should have ignored that, or you should have done this, or whatever. Yeah, cool. There's a lot of things that should have been done, you know. Probably the person that's given that advice should have done better things in their life, but you know what, they didn't. They chose to do it in that path. So okay, cool, how can we work with that? Yeah. Literally, it's me kind of rambling right now. Look, just be aware of what people are like when they're having anger issues. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm videoing this video, I might not even put it up. I'm just kind of pulling my mind out on a video. I know that I'm rambling. Whether or not I put it out, I don't know. And I hope, you know, the people that know me knows that, you know, if they see me, smiles and all that, and I try and be as polite as I can. But you know, like as I said, I'm human. I have bad days. I have my own issues. I have my own stresses. Yeah, they can add up, and I know I have a problem, and I'm trying to deal with that in the best way I can. And for me, this is a very open video, although it may sound like I'm just rambling the fuck out. I'm trying to be as open as I can, and it's very hard for me to do that, especially on video. As I said, I might not even put this shit out. Like, me talking about my my dyslexia was one thing, doing this, I don't even know. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Hopefully I have a better day. I'm gonna go and fuck some weights up and get some more CBD in me. Please, have I said please like, share and subscribe? If I haven't, I've just said it again. Train hard, keep it live, get that dirty pump, and just be a bit more mindful with people who might have certain issues going on. And I'm not gonna aim this just at people that have anger issues. This goes for people who have anxiety and all of that. Just be a little bit of be a bit more aware, and kind of don't be dismissive with what people say. As silly as it might sound to you, just try and be supportive and see if you can help them. If you can't, just listen to them ramble. You know what? That's basically what this video was. Me kind of just rambling like I would to someone. Okay, ranting it off. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.